Believe it or not, there's so much more to great white sharks than just being mindless killers. So let me take you inside their fascinating world. You wouldn't expect a predator that can grow up to 20.9 feet or 6.4 meters long to be a stealth hunter. And yet, great white sharks do just that, using pores in their skin to detect low-level sounds that others miss, or electroreceptors to detect injured prey before sneaking underneath them and then... These formidable animals are apex predators, which is helped by their hunting styles, their body shape, and their sheer size. Let's follow the life of one of these incredible creatures. This is Isabella, a female great white shark, and for the purpose of this video, she will be our guide into her world. Even though she's currently pregnant, she's still a deadly apex predator. Isabella and others like her live in the tropical and subtropical waters of our planet, avoiding the Arctic and Antarctic. You might think they avoid the cold because they're cold-blooded, but they're not. Not fully, at least. What does that even mean? Great whites are regionally endothermic, aka they're partially warm-blooded. They can keep themselves warmer than the water around them, meaning they can exist in cold water, and they can swim faster than other forms of sharks. Animals with this type of warm-bloodedness are often candidates for gigantism, explaining how sharks like Isabella can get so large. These sharks also have a huge amount of teeth, around 300 in total, although most aren't used for biting or chewing, but are more like a conveyor belt taking prey deeper into their system. In the oceans, great white sharks are solitary animals, somewhat territorial by nature, and really do not like sharing. They do occasionally meet for mating though, and that's exactly what happened to Isabella a few months ago. Great white sharks will be pregnant for a year, which just sounds miserable, before giving birth to pups. Right now though, Isabella is a long way off of giving birth, and she's focused on keeping herself and baby fed. After all, she will give birth by the end of this video. Perfect. Lunch has just swam over to her. If you've seen our other videos, then you know how challenging it is to catch a seal, let alone eat it. Seals aren't the only difficult food they go after. Great whites are known to go after rays, dolphins, whales, turtles, and even other kinds of sharks. She's lining up the shot. Wait for it. Even while pregnant, for Isabella, that wasn't a hard hunt. Great white sharks have a success rate of around 80%. So maybe for dinner, she'll swim off to eat some tuna and then a humpback whale for dessert. She could even consider a midnight snack because she doesn't fall asleep in the same way that you or I might fall asleep. She needs to keep moving whilst she sleeps, or water won't go through her gills, which she needs to breathe. So, if you ever see a slow-moving great white shark, you can be sure that they are asleep. Don't panic though. Human isn't on the menu for breakfast, lunch, or dinner for these incredible animals. While these large sharks eat a lot of things and could reasonably take on a human if they wanted to, there are very few fatal attacks from these sharks worldwide. You're more likely to be killed by a lightning strike, flip-flop related accidents, choking on a hot dog, or being hit in the head by a champagne cork. But there are things we do that affect a large amount of great white sharks. Fishing nets, as with most marine species, are very good at tangling great white sharks and killing them. Nets are more likely to kill juveniles, but that doesn't mean adults are unharmed by them. Unfortunately, these nets are also in Isabella's territory. And today, she's found one. These nets can be left for 2 days, so if Isabella gets tangled in them, then the fishermen won't come back to help her. Even then, they may kill her for her teeth and fins. Selling them to tourists or making some form of Chinese medicine, even though she's pregnant. She's caught. It won't be long until she dies, her pup dying with her. But not all hope is lost. Some people, aware of what these nets can do, will go down and free sharks when they're snagged. Isabella is free, and she will be able to give birth in peace in a few months. Up on land, more and more humans are trying to protect these incredible predators. While they look scary, we know they are invaluable to the ecosystem. And if we want to keep living on planet Earth, then we need to keep that safe. Environmentalists will keep pushing for more security. Marine protected areas are set up to keep some of the seas safe for sharks. And lawmakers are pressured to make shark fins and teeth illegal to sell, granting sharks even more protection. Education is essential, and if we want to keep these sharks around, then we need to learn that while they're big, they're not the most threatening thing on this planet. If we can keep flip-flops and champagne corks around, we can learn to live with sharks. Great white sharks, like Isabella, are important to our coral reefs and seagrass. Without them, prey species numbers would explode and become uncontrollable and unsustainable. Should they go extinct, which as an endangered species, they very well could do one day, then all the ocean would suffer. It's several months later, and Isabella has given birth. The area she has as her territory has been turned into a marine protected area, so she's safe from human fishers, even if the rest of the sea life here isn't safe from her hungry pup. Eventually, her pup will leave her, and they will both work towards the betterment of our oceans. On land, it's our responsibility to make sure that the sharks can do their jobs. If we all work together, then we can make this work, and we can all enjoy life on planet Earth for generations to come. So, what do you think? Do you live somewhere near where these incredible predators live? Let us know what it's like. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so you never miss another one. Want to know more about our awesome oceans? Check out one of our other videos or even the playlist on sea life. We'll see you next time on Careless Wildlife.